All right, let's get going live on YouTube and we'll start the show. It looks great. VIP Jewel says, thank you guys. You're so sweet. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You're watching live at LWL Lindsay with love. Today is March 4th, 2025 on a Tuesday morning. Welcome to the show. If you're new here, hello. I raise the frequency of the planet, and I do that by reminding you with my voice how powerful you are. You are an energetic being that came here to manifest the crap out of your reality to create your best life ever. Let's not forget who we are. I help you release your limiting beliefs. I will help you reprogram your subconscious mind if you let me, so you can live your best life ever. Welcome to the show. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, I think I like it, but when it's straight, it's like, oh, so I guess I'm just going to be curling it for a little bit, but that's fine. I like my hair curled anyway. So let's just keep going. It is what it is, right? It's hair. It will grow back. My partner was like, what? No, he's like, stop, just stop. Stop, put the scissors down. And I was like, I'm trying to blend it. And he was like, just put the scissors down. Oh, you guys, there's a beautiful cloud in the sky. I think this is better for my eyeballs. The sun is peeking through a gorgeous cloud in the sky, and it's perfectly shining in my eyes, the sun that is, and it was hurting me. So now this is better. Good morning, VIP Deborah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I've been thinking about you. All right, you guys, we're going to start off the show strong as ever. First, we're going to take a deep breath in. Belly's nice and full. Letting it go. I have been led on quite a journey. You guys. You guys. And thank you, VIP Jules, for the 10. What was that? It's like like level up sparks. Thank you for that. That was cute. Thank you. Brianna Lee, welcome to the chat, or Brianna Lee, thank you for the follow. Okay, so yesterday I did something quite interesting, and this is not going to be the whole show, but I do want to share it with you because I think I'm being led on quite a journey, and I'm kind of like, you guys know, like this, I'm live on YouTube, so it's kind of like a journey documentation of sorts. So I want to share it with you so I can go back and like listen to this and be like, what was that? Basically. The sun is still perfectly in my eyes, you guys. 1 second, sorry, my eyes are really sensitive this morning. It's that blue eye energy. Okay, there we go. There we go. VIP Catherine, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, you guys, heart me's are helpful. Good morning, Bex. You can't sneak in this morning. I see you. Good morning, Bex. Heart me's are helpful. Engagement in the chat, helpful. Likes, helpful. Gifts, always helpful to reach next levels and all those things. I'm playing by the rules of TikTok. Hello, Stacy. Oh my gosh, Stacy. I feel like you left me. Stacy on YouTube, I feel like you left me. VIP Deborah, thank you for the constellation. Oh my gosh, beautiful confirmation. I'm going to share with the story in a second, but Stacy, I feel like you left me a message on one of my zodiac signs, and I was like, hey, check out my morning live, and here you are. If that is the case, say yes, because I'm like, I feel like I just messaged you. Oh my gosh, I love it. Good morning, Sarah. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the heart me, VIP Deborah. All right. All right, good morning, Catherine on YouTube as well. You guys, is my screen, oh, what's going on with my, oh, it's just me. Okay, never mind. Girl, yes. Well, welcome to the show. I think you're in for a pleasant surprise this morning. All right, let's go, you guys. So yesterday I did something interesting. I don't know how else to say it. I think it was quite interesting. You guys know I'm studying QHHT with Dolores Cannon. You also know that to put somebody in a super deep trance across the internet, probably not the best thing, because what if you went into a past life that was very scary or that was like really intense and I wasn't there to see the signs and help you out of that, and I wasn't there physically to guide you? That would not be appropriate in my mind. It's not appropriate. So I will not be hypnotizing people across the internet. It put a little bit of a rain on my parade until I realized there was other things I could do. You can take people into lighter trances. You can take people, you don't have to go as deep as basically she teaches in the course. Nails are on fleek. Hey, Shay Shay. Oh, welcome to the chat. Thanks, I just got them done. I'm going into my next year around this sun with some red nails, as I always do. I always start the new birth year with red nails. It's my thing. Amy, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Let me go on with the story, because geez, I'll be here forever. So I was listening to a different session that she does, and she takes people through a lighter trance. This is a room of like maybe, I don't know, I think she said 90 people or something like that. So I was like, okay, cool. I can do that with people on the internet, and she's making it very light and playful, but you still gain a lot of information. You guys. So First step is she does like a small, quick past life regression. The next step she does is she takes people to meet their spirit guide, who I already know my spirit guide, so that was a nice, pleasant encounter. But what he told me was quite interesting, and then what happened after that has been very interesting. So in the past life that I went to, I couldn't tell where I was. It was dark. And then I realized that, and the way they do it is you go through different scenes in this lifetime. Bear with me, use your discernment. I'm sharing my spiritual journey. You don't have to believe everything that comes out of my mouth. Question it. Ask yourself, is this real or not? Hang out with me if you want. This is your life, right? Okay, so in this past life, I was a man. And I was like a very nerdy, like it was like in olden days, I had like spectacle glasses, like very round wire frames. And I was in like a laboratory / library. And it must have been a secret because the authorities, it felt like police, but they weren't like police, but kind of police. They came in and they started smashing everything and they took me away. And I think when I first came into this life, I was in like a dungeon shackled up with people, like I was imprisoned. And you guys, this is like crazy, I know. And when I went to like the end of my life, basically my punishment was that they were, you know, back in the day it was like eye for eye. Well, I was sharing truth that they did not like me to do, so that, and silenced me. So interestingly enough, I thought that's weird because in this lifetime, obviously it's taken me a lot of bravery and courage to step into my full authenticity and share my knowledge with you. So I think that's a big lesson, and it took time, right? It carried over into this lifetime. Interestingly enough, a long time ago, years ago, not long time, maybe 2021, I had an Akashic record reading, and the person that did the reading said, when I was little, I took a vow of silence. So this idea of like silence has kind of been playing through my life tapestry since like I've started getting into this spiritual journey, right? You guys know that one time I was walking back from brunch right after my car accident, and they told me go lie down in meditation. I did, and they said throat chakra activation. So I think it's really beautiful and quite interesting. But the part that I thought was most interesting was that I was this like kind of like refined type person, but I was still getting in trouble. And I was like brilliant. Like I was like doing some alchemist work. I was really helping people. But I guess like I loose lips, I guess a little bit. Maybe I said something to the wrong person. I was just trying to get as much as I could. Then the next part of this whole thing is that she takes us to meet our guide. Well, you guys know I've already met my guide in a dream. I know his name. It's been many years since I've known my guide. And we have one guide that we come into this lifetime with per Dolores. This is per her research and her regressing hundreds of thousands of people, 40,000 plus people, I think she said in her lifetime she's regressed. Okay, so that's a freaking lot of people. Well, I mean, she said 40 years. Either way, it's a lot of people, right? It's a lot of people. She does one session a day. That's a lot of people. So anyway, plus big groups. She says we all come in with one spirit guide or angel or whatever you want to call it. And it's with us our whole life. And then along the way, we might have more guides or not, just more guides, but always that one. And the guide cannot interfere. The guide must be called upon. That's why I always remind you guys, don't forget that you always have somebody, you always have an energy that's there to help you instantaneously, but you have got to call upon it. You have got to ask the question. All right, let me get caught up in the comments because this is a good time to like take a pause and see what's happening in the chat, and then I'll continue on with the story because I'm just like, what is happening? What is happening, you guys? I'm always being led down these like wild journeys. Like, oh boy. Thank you for the rose, Shay Shay, VIP. Sabrina, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Happy birthday to me. Oh, it's my birthday. Yeah. I was like, who? Yes, my birthday is on Sunday. So thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. I am on, if that settles it, then I'm coming to you then. I'm on my way, you guys, on Thursday to beautiful Beverly Hills. And I have like an exciting weekend of adventures. I have a lot of like dinners and birthday lunches, my favorite spots. And I'm going to go buy some gold. And our friend, well, whatever. I think I'll take you on my journey on like TikTok stories or something. Let's see. OB2, I'm going to try that, Shay Shay says. Sabrina, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. VIP Never, VIP Catherine, me too. Well, maybe if I do a retreat of sorts, we can figure out like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I think about it. I'm like, I'm not like a person that is anchored in the world to any location. So I guess I could be like a traveling I'm laughing because, like, have you ever watched the shows around kind of like the gypsies on TV? Like, I've always thought like that makes sense to me. Like, I don't know why they have such a, I mean, I can understand why people think they have a bad rep, but it's just stereotypes anyway. But I was just thinking like I could like caravan around the world and like do my work. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna be floating on a yacht in the ocean soon. So like there's that whole thing. How are you gonna get to me? We could send a Tinder to take you, pick you up on the dock, bring you to my boat, send you back. I don't know. VIP Catherine says to VIP Dubber, you head this way, pick me up on the way there. You guys are awesome. That's a good idea for the retreat. Tony says the connection between your past life and this life is fascinating. I know. How do I get an Akashic record reading, Sonia? I did it with a girl who doesn't do it anymore. But you can take yourself on your own Akashic record journey. I took all the members in the Cosmic Collective on their own journey, and that was super powerful. Happy birthday! Thank you, guys. I'll take the yacht and meet. I'll take my yacht and meet you. There you go. There I go. There you go, VIP Jules. Okay. So the next leg of this journey yesterday happens where we go to our guide. She says the guide has something in the box that he wants to give, the guide wants to give you. My guide is a man, so I'll say he. His name is James. He appears in like a cloak, hooded kind of robe, like almost like a monk with like a rope tie. She says it's very common. She says a lot of them appear as either like bearded wise men. They don't have an appearance, but us humans, we need to label things. So we want to know what they look like and we want to put a name to them, right? And so a lot of people have guides that look like angels, what they would see as an angel, like a human with wings. Now, I'm not talking the depiction and like we're not getting super literal here. It's just like what most stereotype images are of like wise men, wise monks, angelic beings, right? So anyway, he appears like that and he's very jovial. And anyway, he gave me a box. I don't even know if I should be sharing this on the internet, you guys, but I just feel like this is like part of my journey. And when I share things, it like sometimes turns on a light bulb for you that you're like, holy shit, like this is what I'm supposed to know. So we're going to keep going with it. He's showing me, and inside the box is like, I called them face cards because I didn't know what else to call them. It was basically like, you know, when you're little and you collect baseball cards, or maybe you collect baseball cards as an adult. There's no age limit on baseball card collecting, but it's a picture of a person on a card. But it was only people's faces, and it was them energetically swirling. And then when I asked him, they said, okay, well, what does this mean, James? Like, why are you giving me this gift? And he was like, you're an energy decoder. An energy decoder, writer. It was something around like energy writing and decoding. And I was like, well, that is very interesting. Thank you for the gift. Okay, so I go on my merry way, guys. I go on with the rest of my day. Nothing really strange has happened yet. Then, thank you for the crawling. That little cheering crab just lights me up inside. Thank you so much. I'm a double Cancer, so I feel like you know the crab in my shell. The soft interior. Thank you for the heart, me, Tanya. VIP Jewel says to VIP Catherine, yes, thank you. I always forget they're all recorded. VIP Deborah says her guides are bright white, like cloaked in the monk's like outfit. Yep, exactly. A lot of people have that. It's very common. Okay. VIP Jules, the Akashic record recording is from 2 months ago inside of Teachable. So you can go do it right now after the show. But stay for the show because it's going to be good. Stay for the show. It's going to be good. Love me a Cancer, Tanya says. Well, I'm double Cancer, so you must love me. Welcome to the chat. Okay, so then I get this idea around like energy decoding. You guys, this is not really a new idea for my life, right? But then I must have attracted somebody on TikTok, puts a TikTok message around astrology and is like, all these astrologers are talking about XYZ, but they don't understand alchemy astrology and something. And I was like, what an interesting post. And I was like, it hit my brain that like a while ago, I would say probably 6 months ago, I had started reading this PDF document around esoteric astrology. And then as I remembered this idea around esoteric astrology, I remember that one of the people I learned astrology from was talking about astrology from the viewpoint of the planets and the solar systems. And I was like, okay. So then I started reading it this morning. That's the end of the story. Let's see where it goes. I feel like she's in the first 3 pages of this PDF. The woman is talking about, like how there's secret hidden messages within this XYZ. You guys, I love like a good mystery, by the way. I feel like I'm a researcher at heart. Like I want to figure it out for people. And then I want to present it in a very easy way so everybody can understand. That's probably why I got my tongue chopped off in my past lifetime. Oh gosh. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. She says in the first couple pages of the book that it's like there is kind of like a piece of knowledge that she can't share in her lifetime. This PDF is from the 40s, by the way, or before, 1940s or earlier. I should double check that. Actually, it's right here. Let me see. Well, I don't know if it has the date that it was written. It doesn't say the date it was written here. Anyway, it's from a while ago because I think she passed in the 40s. So before that, right, she wrote it. Anyway, so that's where I'm at in my journey. I'm, I guess, discovering something about esoteric astrology. Let's see what happens. I'm very excited. But all this is combining in a way, you guys, right? In the back end, I'm creating a powerful course around limiting beliefs at the moment. I still need to do some testing on that, but that will be launched soon. So yeah, my world has been wild and crazy and all sorts of fun, and every single day I can't wait to see where the universe guides me next. All right, now it's too dark in here because the sun is officially behind a cloud. All right, Layla, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. What do you guys think? Wild story or what? Chosen Alchemist. Oh, I love that name. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's get on with the day. Before we get on with Neville Goddard, because today we're going to talk about Neville Goddard, we're going to read a little bit from his book called Awakened Imagination. Your imagination is one of the most useful, energetic, and powerful tools that you have in this lifetime. So learn how to activate it. It is very important for your creating energy. Cool story, VIP Never says. Cool story, bro. Christina, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I had one more thing come through to me as I was getting ready for the day today, and that is this. If you are somebody who is in a stuck cycle, now you don't have to call yourself out in the chat. You can just listen, ponder, close your eyes maybe, feel it out. But if you want to call yourself out in the chat, then by all means, do what you got to do. Like, I'm there for it. Accountability is very powerful when it comes to transforming your life, which is what we're doing inside the Cosmic Collective. I'm waiting for new members to join. If that's you and you've been thinking about it, stop putting your life on hold and just do the dang thing already. Brittany, welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. Trisha, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Stacy says, I'm... Stacy, what? You're what? Now I'm in suspense. The guides said to me, if you, Sonia, thank you for the rose. They said, if you are in a stuck cycle now, and you know it, everybody knows when they're in a stuck cycle. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not lie to ourselves. If you know you are in a stuck cycle, and today was the day that you got to see your all of your life lessons, you just closed your eyes and boom, there they were. And this was your transition to the energetic world outside of this physical world. What is the one thing you might be bummed out about that you did not do in this lifetime? That is the thing that you should probably be doing to get yourself unstuck. Every single person knows intuitively why they are stuck. And the reason that you're stuck is because you choose to stay there. I hate to say that. You're choosing to stay there because you know that you're stuck and you know what you have to do to get out of it, but you don't do it. Dang it. So let's go. Come on. Melanie, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. That's me, so stuck. Release the idea that you're stuck. VIP Jewel says, I feel like this is going to result in something huge learning-wise, just my gut feeling. Well, that was the end of it. You guys, when you can follow... I'm on a hamster wheel, ready to get off. Stacy, if that is you, then join my Cosmic Collective. Absolutely. It's 49. You guys, the Cosmic Collective is a space where you will enter and you will instantly begin to change your life if you dive in and start interacting with people and me. Yesterday, one of the members of the Cosmic Collective asked a question that was so brilliantly asked. She opened herself up. She became vulnerable a little bit to the chat. And it didn't have to be super profound, or it wasn't super deep, but it was just like, this is what I keep getting. My higher self keeps saying this. Why does it keep saying this? Because I do not feel like this at all. So why do I keep getting guided to the same thing over and over again? It's a simple answer, right? This is the kind of conversations we're having inside the Cosmic Collective. And instantly it was like the first thing that she put back to me was a mind blown emoji. She's like, well, when you put it that way, and I was like, yeah, right? It's just perspective. So if you can't get yourself out of your stuck cycle, off your own hamster wheel with your own self, you've been trying, then you need somebody to help you. It doesn't have to be me. If you don't want it to be me, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But find somebody to help you, right? Choose anybody. Anybody that's gone before you and done what you've done, pick them. They know what they're doing, right? Don't take advice from people that don't know what the heck they're talking about. That's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. FL Coastal Closet, Florida Coastal Closet. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I'm guessing that's what FL means. Tab, thank you for the heart me. Thanks for becoming a member of my team. VIP Jewel says, travel more, manifesting that money to make it happen. Go on, Jules. You got this. All right, so if you are interested in that right now, it's only $49 a month. Once you join, you get immediate access to a Discord channel where I am there every single day along with all the members. It's popping inside. You get access to monthly spiritual lessons. I think there's about 8 or 9 months at this point worth of lessons. You get access to every single group energy healing replay, and you get monthly group energy healings, and you get 2 spiritual Q&As each month live with me. By the way, tomorrow is the spiritual Q&A, the first one for March, you guys, at 10 a.m. So for those that are listening that are inside the collective, there are a bunch of you here now. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Be there or be not there. Charlize says, I'm late. You're just on time, Charlize. No worries. How to join the Cosmic Collective, Sonia. Click the link in my bio. Go do it now because it's in your heart. Don't delay your own best life. Click this up here, my name. Click the link. Click number 2. Click join. The first button you could click and you could join. I'm releasing people from their stuck energies, you guys. These days it's hard to know who to believe. So many different aspects. Mad Mama says, yep, that's why discernment is so important. And that's why learning yourself and your energy is going to continue to be very important, especially as we transition into the beautiful world of AI, right? Did AI write this or did a human think it? The interesting part about AI is that it needs data, right? So if we just let AI continuously just run all the things that are put into the world, it's like there's no new data, right? So humans are still very important in the world of AI, but authentic humans are where you're gonna win. If you are authentic and you are living your truest life, that's how you're gonna win as a human in the coming years. That's my own belief, by the way. What platform is my collective group on? Stacy, I am on Discord. That's where our community hangs out. And Teachable, which is where the courses are, and yeah, the courses and the lessons and the resources. There's a lot of resources, lots and lots inside. And you get 20% off all my services as well if you join. Services only, not product services. VIP Jewel says, I just watched something about what the AA and AI actually stands for. Very interesting. What does it stand for? Tell me. Come grow with us. VIP Jewel says, yep, come grow with us. Authenticity is going to be very important as we transition into the world of AI more and more, which we've already been living in the world of AI, right? Like people have been using Siri for years. What is Siri? It's like an AI, right? So I'm not getting it twisted, you guys. I'm not stressed out. I don't know about these bangs, you guys. I was like, I just cut these bangs and I was like, I go to hot yoga. Like, are they even gonna fit in a braid? Oh geez, I better get some hair clips. I literally had in my mind gift of discernment a week ago. Yeah, well then that's just beautiful confirmation. This happens all the time, Mad Mama, welcome. That I say something on my live that somebody is like, I needed to hear that, or that's confirmation. It happens all the time. I'm like a channel or like a messenger of sorts, I feel like. So if I say something that resonates with you, then take it. And if I say something that doesn't, then say that doesn't vibe with me. You don't have to, like you guys, you don't have to take one person and listen to every single thing they say. But if one person has what you want, you could listen to what they say about that area of your life, right? It's like you go to a dentist who has nice teeth. You go to a trainer who is fit and healthy in all areas of life, right? So you pick and choose based on their energy. Remember the guides told me the other day in my dream messages, they said, view every single soul as energy. I mean, it kind of is beautiful because I had that dream message and then I had like the energy decoder face cards. Okay guys, what's going on? Ancient intelligence, not artificial, like tapping into ancient knowledge. Ooh, yeah, I love that. That makes sense. I mean, first it was all religion, and then we pendulum swung the crap out of our reality until it was all science. And now we're kind of coming back, right? And at the end of the day, life is a beautiful harmony and balance and poetic vibe of the two, spiritual and science. Let it be what it is. The spiritual journey is all about balance. That's my opinion because I've been on it and like, geez, that's what I'm learning. Love that analogy, VIP Jewel says. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that with us. Okay. I think I've shared everything I need to share for the morning. Once again, you guys, if you're on a stuck cycle or if you're ready to do something bigger in your life, pretend for a moment that you're in the ethers and you're reviewing everything. What is the one thing you would be bummed out that you did not do? Most people are going to say something like, take a chance on myself. I would be bummed as hell if I didn't take a chance on myself. One day, after I got in a really horrible car accident, I was like, whoa, life can just like change in an instant. And I thought to myself, I better stop playing life so small, so safe, so on the sidelines. I think about like when I played soccer or basketball when I was younger, and like I played, and then sometimes my coach would just switch us out because it's like a big field and we're running a lot and it's tiring, right? And I would be like on the sidelines, like cheering my team on, come on, come on. But then nothing was better than being in the game, playing. Nothing felt better than being in the game. I was a striker, so I liked playing in the game. I liked to score the goals, you know, kick it off to my partner, get an assist. Nothing better than playing the game. Sitting on the sidelines, fun, but what are you going to be, a cheerleader for everybody else your whole life? No. You're going to cheerlead yourself right into the game as the captain. All right. Let's talk Neville Goddard, because that's what I told everybody we were going to do on YouTube, so I better stay true to my word. And we're going to start at the beginning as we do. This is a book called Awakened Imagination, the Neville Collection, Book 8. I don't know what the collection is, but it's called Awakened Imagination. This is Neville Goddard. And as I do, I will give some, ideas to you, but then I will also share my kind of 2 cents, because that's what I do. Because that's what I do. Oh my gosh, we've got lots of highlights. Let me scroll to the top, you guys. You guys, you get to be on this planet right now in this lifetime. That's freaking dope. Take advantage of it. If you're hanging out with people that are low vibrational, stop. Like, release yourself from that. That was another thing they were telling me this morning. You guys, I'm just getting to my notes, but they were telling me this morning too, like the second that you find yourself starting to kind of like commiserate with somebody and like they're complaining about like, oh, the weather has just been so awful and oh, like blah, blah, blah. I say it in an old person voice because I feel like old people like to complain a lot. I don't know, maybe it's just the old people I spend time with or I'm around, but they're always complaining about something. And I'm like, maybe because they're tired of being on earth for so long. I don't really know. I think that's why it's also important to get your energy right at a younger age so you stay optimistic through the rest of your life and you don't go like swirling down the toilet drain of like low vibrational crap. But anyway, then all of a sudden, you know, Janie's saying it and then Bertha's saying it and then all of a sudden it's just like a group of like 4 or 5 women just kind of griping about the world and like whatever. The second, if you find yourself in that space, you gotta dismiss yourself from that space. Either change the conversation or get up and walk away from the table. It's not the table you want to sit at anyway. It's low vibe. Complaining and complaining and complaining is going to get you nowhere fast. It's going to get you the same crap yesterday that you had today that you were complaining about. No, tomorrow. You guys get what I'm saying. Okay, what if it's someone close to you and you can't really distance yourself? Try to change the topic or say that you're uninterested in talking about those conversations. You can say something like, I don't want to talk about this. It's very simple. My daughter's so negative. I keep trying to encourage positivity, but she's also a Cancer. Well, don't stereotype all Cancers as negative. That's awful. Don't do that. I don't do like stereotypes in astrology. I think it's an awareness tool. I don't think it's because she's Cancer, but maybe, right? Maybe. Cancers do come in naturally insecure into this lifetime, so they do need a lot of like hype up and like, you know, you're good enough, you're beautiful, all like whatever it is. That's not what I meant. Oh, okay. She's also a Cancer. I was like, oh, dang. Yeah. And depending on the age too, right? I remember when I don't know how old she is, but when I was like a teenager, like you couldn't tell me nothing. So I guess it just comes with like, you know, life experience. All right, let's go, you guys. Let's go. For real. For real, for real. Okay. Oh, shit. No. Okay. What's happening? Oh, geez, not this. Okay, here we go. My Kindle's being a little bit like, whew. Cancers are like that though. She's 17. Ah, I see. Well, she's still young. Cancer, no, you guys, let's please, let's avoid stereotyping signs or groups of anything in the chat. Let's try our best not to do that, okay? Let's try our best not to do that. Allow people out of the box, right? Or how else will they ever get out? So Neville says, let's see what he's talking about first. He's talking about, this is at the very beginning of the book. Let's just read it and I'll see. He says, experience has convinced me. Remember, the title of the book is called Awakened Imagination. It's all about using your imagination to create. Using your imagination to create. He says, experience has convinced me that an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact, that continuous imagination is sufficient for all things, and all my reasonable plans and actions will never make up for my lack of continuous imagination. Okay, experience has convinced me that an assumption, though false, if persisted in, so if an assumption, even if it's false, if you continue to persist in it, will harden into fact. Okay, Mad Mama, release the idea that your daughter is negative. See her as fully positive in the love and light. Because you're saying that she's negative, and if you keep persisting in that, it will harden into fact and she will become that, right? So he says that continuous imagination is sufficient for all things. If you continuously imagine whatever it is you're imagining, it's sufficient for anything, all things. And that all of his reasonable plans and actions, in other words, he sits down and he logically creates a plan and an action, will never make up for his lack of continuous imagination. In other words, there is power in a continuous imagination, continuous stream of imagining, right? And you can have all the plans in the world. You can have the best laid out plan. You can have from A to Z, and you're going to follow it forward, forward, forward. But if you don't add in your imagination, that will not make up for it. Like, the best laid out plan is still not going to be as powerful as that plan with imagination or continuously using your imagination. Right? Thoughts on it? Thoughts? Anybody? Thoughts? Nobody? What's happening? The chat has gone silent. All right, I guess we'll keep going. Everyone feels good on that? It makes sense? It makes sense that we need to, my mom has, I don't know what that means. Well, I can't even say that word. Pneumomia? What is it? I don't know, sorry. I don't know what that means. Okay. VIP Deborah says yes. VIP Deborah, thank you. He goes on to say, it is not the promise, believe that ye receive and ye shall receive, the same as imagine that you are and you shall be. Now remember, Neville Goddard, just like Florence Scovel Shinn and others of their time, they took learnings from the Bible and they tried to make them more energetic, more us in our tangible bodies, right? Rather than kind of feeling a little bit cryptic or whatever. Is not the promise, believe that ye shall receive, believe that ye receive and ye shall receive, the same as imagine that you are and you shall be. Pneumonia, she keeps saying that she has it. Oh, I see. It made me get lost in thought, so I missed some. Tony. That's okay, Tony. You're back here now. I agree, my daughter's 12 and has had trouble making and choosing the right friends. I realize I've been speaking that into her life. Same, I was stuck pondering, VIP Jules says. So I've changed my words, I speak to her, and I think it's working. Yeah, of course. Especially at that age, right? 0 to 7, 0 to 7 is a programming age. Past that, they're still really impressionable, right? Love, lovely love, welcome to the chat. She says, or lovely love says, you must have no doubt at all in believing. Yes. So believe that you receive and ye shall receive, Neville Goddard says, is the same as imagine that you are and you shall be. What do you imagine that you are? What are you telling yourself every single day about yourself? We already get it from other people. We already get like low vibe energy from other people. So what are you telling yourself? Are you going to be your own hype person or not? I'm my own hype person. I am my #1 fan. You better believe it. That's how I'm doing what I'm doing, because I decided that I'm brilliant, and I decided everything is easy for me, and I also know that I always get what I want. Created those realities for myself, and I will never stop being my #1 fan. And my partner might say, no, I'm your #1 fan. My little doggy might say, no, I'm your #1 fan, mommy. And I would say, no, I am my #1 fan. VIP Deborah says, I'm powerful and I can heal and help people heal themselves. Yes, you can. Beautiful says, she's gaining confidence and learning to choose the right friends. I'm so happy for you. That's beautiful. Man, Mama says, I've been the most critical of myself. I don't think others feel that way about me. Yeah, if you're like, humans are interesting people because, or species, because we're really good at hyping everybody else up. But then when it comes to ourselves, we're like hypercritical and we're like our own worst critic. I'm not saying you should go be the critic of other people, but I'm saying you should be your #1 cheerleader. A lot of people grow up in a lifetime where they don't have a single person hyping them up. Maybe they've gone through like family issues that close them off to having friends in their adult life or whatever. I mean, there's a billion circumstances. We don't have to get into what maybe happened in their life, but they don't have a hype person. If you are listening and you don't have a hype person and you want to change your life, either keep coming back here every single day or take it a step further and join the Cosmic Collective. I will not let anybody inside that collective lose. If you tell me what you want in your life, I will help you achieve it. I will. Now, it's up to you how much you allow me to help you, right? I can't ask your questions for you, but I can certainly answer them and help you along the way. Charlie says, I hype myself up a lot, but I also criticize myself. Well, every time that you notice you're criticizing yourself, just give yourself an extra hype. Give yourself an extra hype. Right. The CC is my hype club, Catherine says. VIP Catherine says, need my homies. I know. VIP Deborah says, what she's saying is true. She's done it for me and others in the group. I'm trying to get there, Med Mama says. Ooh, chills, VIP Jewel says. Time to become my own hype person. Mission unlocked. Lovely love. What do I do when I find contradiction to my belief? That's a reprogramming that needs to happen. So you just start reprogramming through affirmations and other things. All right, let's keep going then. Neville goes on to say, truth depends upon the intensity of the imagination. Ooh, this is good, you guys. Open your ears. Okay, really open your ears on this one. This is very powerful. Maybe close your eyes so you can really hear, right? We shut out our eyes so we can hear. He says, truth depends upon the intensity of the imagination, not upon external facts. Facts are the fruit bearing witness of the use or misuse of the imagination. Truth depends upon the intensity of the imagination, not upon external facts. Facts are the fruit bearing witness of the use or misuse of the imagination. What does that mean? What does that mean? Like the girly pops on TikTok, the Lulu is the Salulu. That's what it means. That's what it means. Read the last part again. Yep, I will. Mad Mama, thank you for the gifts. Cinnamon, VIP Cinnamon, thank you for the gifts. You guys, thank you for the interaction today. Thank you for the gifts. 6.1 thousand likes. What the heck happened? Can somebody double tap the screen? Yesterday we were almost 20,000. Whoa. All right. Everybody's listening intently. When I read, I feel like that's when people are like really like, because you guys want to hear, right? I'll read it one more time. One more time. I'm going to go slowly and then we'll dissect it into maybe more forward and direct terms. Truth depends upon the intensity of the imagination, not upon external facts. Facts are the fruit bearing witness of the use or misuse of the imagination. Sandra, this is Awakened Imagination by Neville Goddard. So basically what he's saying is that your world, your reality is your reality that you currently live in is how you've used your imagination thus far to create it. Your truth depends upon the intensity of your imagination. Earlier, at the very beginning, he was talking about continuous imagination, using continuous imagination to create. Remember, he said, experience has convinced me that an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. Experience has convinced me that continuous imagination is sufficient for all things. Continuous imagination is sufficient for all things. If you continuously imagine that you are sitting on your yacht, floating in the ocean live on TikTok, at some point in your life, you will be sitting on your yacht, floating live, going live on TikTok. And you just imagine and you imagine and you imagine and you're there and you can feel the ocean breeze. I have a whole song I sing to myself every single morning. Yes, a song I created. And I visualize while I sing this song to myself around how our lives are going to be when we're retired together. Delulu really is the key. Yeah, the girly pops and everyone's like, Delulu is Salulu. People are like, that's not true. And people get mad about that. But then those are the people that are always creating their reality, right? Which then makes them even more upset because they're like, why is it so easy? They're just bouncing around. And it's like, because they're happy, high vibrational people. The Patriot Boutique, welcome to the chat. I hype myself up all day long, but if my sales aren't coming in, I can get negative real quick. Yeah, I would say look at the connection you have between your worthiness and your value and your sales, right? Because we're all valuable and we're all worthy and deserving as human spiritual beings on this planet. It has nothing to do with the money that we have or not, right? All right. But what are we manifesting for all of humanity? Dana, good question. I'm raising the frequency of the planet by teaching other people how to manifest. Most people are walking around suffering and miserable because they don't know the power of their energy. So if everybody were to become more empowered and more happy and happier, manifesting their best lives, then we would raise the frequency of the planet. So that's what I'm manifesting for all of humanity. I think that's a pretty good goal. Neville Goddard, yes, Sandra. The Patriot Boutique, welcome to the follow. Welcome to the chat, thank you for the follow. Okay, that's your belief, Dana, that's your belief. If everyone is acting selfish by manifesting their best lives. I kind of tend to think the opposite. My thought is that if everyone's walking around very miserable and spreading low vibrational energy, that's a little bit selfish, but that's my belief. So I guess we can all have our own beliefs, right? People are manifesting humans. I don't manifest humans. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't practice that. I recommend to people that they manifest their best version of themselves, and when they are standing in the fullest love and light, they will attract people that are meant for them. So I think that's an assumption that was made, but that's not what I practice. But thanks for your thoughts. It's weird because you feel familiar to me. Weird. We are energetically connected, you know. Half the people in here in this chat are manifesting a specific person. You know, half the people in this chat. All right. I enjoyed your conversation, but you're going to go now because I don't want to fight with you. Okay, you guys, let's stop making blanket statements about types of people, astrology signs. Like, let's stop doing the blanket statements, okay? Okay. Let's keep going. Neville says, as we make it, do you guys need a breath? Does everybody need a breath? Was that a little bit chaotic for you? Are you guys okay? I'm going to keep going because I'm fine. You want to take a breath? Okay. VIP Jewel says, let's take a breath. Okay. Breathing in, belly nice and full. Letting it go. You guys, I'm open to having tough conversations. I'm open to respectful, tough conversations. I start to get a little bit frustrated or a little bit when somebody wants to come in and make very blanket statements in this space that are inaccurate about people that they don't know, that they've just met for the first time. Whether it is about you guys, whether it is about Pisces, whether it is about whoever, like we've got to release every time that we put a blanket statement around a certain type or group of people, it's not helpful. It's keeping that type or group in a box. So how will they ever grow and evolve if you continuously put them in the box? So let's stop with that, please. It like hurts my heart. Really, it does. All right. VIP Cinnamon says that person was projecting hell hard. Yeah. It is what it is, you guys. Open the boxes, cut the labels. Yeah. I'm not a label person. I'm a multifaceted, high vibrational, creative, spiritual being of the universe. Of the universe. Not of the earth, of the universe. My energy is that important, you guys. So is yours. It's that important that you honor other people, that you're respectful to other people, that you don't come in some negative defensive ways. Like, work on your energy, heal yourselves. It's very important. All right. I'm going to get off the soapbox, and we're going to keep talking Neville Goddard because my life is good. My life is good. All right. He goes on to say, as we awaken to the imaginative life. So you notice what he says here. As we awaken to the imaginative life. In other words, we've got to kind of activate this idea in ourselves. As we awaken to it, we discover that to imagine a thing is to make it so. That a true judgment need not conform to the external reality to which it relates. What? Have I had enough coffee for these words? You guys, let's light up this space and let's just throw a bunch of hearts. If your fingers are free, let's bring it back up, bring it back to life a little bit. I'm going to dissect this for you. I'm going to read it a second to myself. Right? Thank you. Don't let one person bring you down, you guys. It's not worth it. I'm Gucci, you're Gucci, we're good. Let it be what it is. Send love and light, right? Because that was a little bit weird. Sarah, thanks for being here on YouTube. Okay. As we awaken ourselves to the imaginative life, we discover that to imagine a thing is to make it so. That a true judgment need not conform to the external reality to which it relates. That a true judgment need not conform to the external reality to which it relates. Okay, we're going to end it here because this is a powerful lesson, and I'll share what happened inside the Cosmic Collective because it's a 2 to make it true. Brenda says, I'm good. VIP Cinnamon, thank you for the lightning bolt. Okay, thank you guys for lighting it up. I think that makes it just feels a little bit better, right? It feels a little lighter. Maria, welcome to the chat. Okay, so yesterday, I'm not going to give all the details. Thank you, VIP Jules, for the hand hearts. I'm not going to give all the details because it's a private space inside the Cosmic Collective. If you want in, join. I don't know what else to say about that. If you want to hang out with me more than just 1 hour on TikTok, you should join. I will teach you everything I know about what I know. I live a pretty successful life, I would say. I have a thriving business. I have a soulmate partner, a cute dog. I live in a nice space. I get to do fun things like go to Los Angeles and travel around the world and I don't know, whatever. Okay. You decide if you want to learn from me or not. Neville Goddard says that a true judgment need not conform to the external reality to which it relates. So yesterday the question was, I keep getting this message from my higher self and it does not feel or make any sense for where I'm at in my life. And the question I asked back to that person is, how are you defining this thing, this idea that you keep receiving? Because maybe it is part of your life. Maybe you are meant to do this exact thing, especially if it's continuously showing up and showing up and showing up. But maybe your definition that you have accepted does not suit your reality currently. So why don't you just simply change the definition of what it is? You do realize that you can define things in your own terms, right? You realize that. Is everybody over there nodding their head? I wish I was on Zoom, honestly, because then I could see people's faces. Like, you do realize at any given moment that if there's something that continuously flows into your reality and you're like, I don't know. It's like, okay, for example, when I was like really into astrology for like a long time, and then I never studied astrology because I had this idea it was going to be hard and I wasn't going to be good like the rest of the people and whatever else weird limiting beliefs I had at the time. And then one day I decided, you know what, I really want to do this for myself because it's in my brain constantly and I just want it off my brain already. Like, I don't want to keep watching people do what I want to do. I want to be the one doing it, damn it. You know, like I'm put myself in the game. So I took myself off the sidelines, I started to learn, and then I put myself in the game. And I learned simple things like I learned about the elements. And I learned how people that have a lot of earth in their chart need tangible things to do. And I learned how water people talk in the ways that they say, I feel this way. And if you have somebody with a lot of air in their chart, they say, I think. And you know they have a lot of air in their chart because they say, I think this, I think that, I think this, right? Maybe water people say, I believe, I feel. They're more ethereal type vibe. Anyway, I started posting that on the internet right after I learned it. I decided I didn't need to be an astrologer that had been an astrologer for 20 years to be an astrologer. I decided I could be a beginner astrologer, and I could just start sharing what I knew at that moment. So I redefined what it meant for myself to be a successful astrologer. Now, I felt I was successful because I was sharing my knowledge about astrology with other people. And everybody starts somewhere, you guys, let's not forget. So if you are a beginner in something, there is somebody that has not even begun yet. There is somebody who has not even started. It's interesting because I was talking to my higher self today in my channel messages, and I was writing to myself, or automatic writing, and they were like, just teach everything from the very beginning. And I was like, I don't remember everything from the very beginning. Like, geez, like I've gone through all these very interesting flow and journeys and whatever within my, like journeys within a journey, right? Some inception crap. And they were like, I was like, can you remind me? And they just started typing, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is brilliant. So redefine what it means for yourself. You are successful if you just started, because there is somebody out there listening that has not started. Now, I'm not defining anyone's success for them, but say you needed to redefine it for yourself, then there you go. You're successful because you actually took the step forward and did it. Then you would say, okay, I feel pretty good at this level. I'm going to learn a little bit more. I'm going to start to share that. And boom, now you're even more successful because you're one step ahead of what you were maybe a year ago when you just started. And you stay in this imaginative state of, I'm an astrologer, or I'm a whatever, like whatever you want to be, honestly. I am that. You get to define it. So every time something switches and changes in a frequency, you just define it a little bit differently, right? I would call myself like still a beginner astrologer, but I would still say I have a lot of knowledge about astrology. Maybe intermediate, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't define myself. I know I'm successful. I make a lot of money writing astrology reports for people. If you want one, go to my website, lindsaywithlove.com. Choose number 1. You'll get 50 pages or so, maybe 45 plus pages, depending on how complex your chart is, of information all about you, so you know who the heck you are in this lifetime, so you can actually win. Okay, what is the best way to start automatic writing? I get overwhelmed. I would hate to say something so simple as put the pen to the paper, because that was what I really wanted to say, but I guess if you wanted steps, I would say this. Calm your mind, meditate for 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. Put on some nice frequency music or some soothing music in the background. I like lo-fi hip-hop vibes, that's my vibe. Write the question at the top of the paper. Maybe it's something like, what do I need to know right now? Maybe it's something like, from my highest truth and compassion, for the good of all and the harm of none. What does my audience need to know right now? And then write. If you are thinking, you're not automatic writing. I don't know, there's nothing to be overwhelmed about. Yeah, Tony says pen to paper. Yeah, just start writing. There's nothing to be overwhelmed about. All right, let me get caught up with the comments. Oh wow, I'm always a feeling person. Mad Mama, do you have a lot of water in your chart? Thank you for sharing the live. VIP Catherine. You guys, thank you for all the gifts. Maria, I think I said welcome to the chat. Okay, so the chat's kind of quiet. All right, you guys, let's, VIP Jewel says, I'm a big feeler, learning more and more every day to trust it. Yep, that's your intuition. Trust it. Water people are super connected, you guys. Meditate, just let it flow. It'll come naturally. Yep. VIP Catherine says to Charlize, you got it. Charlize, you got it. Like, don't overthink it. I think the biggest struggle for a lot of people is they complicate things. Yeah, my guides told me that today in my automatic writing. They're like, humans just want to make everything so difficult. My whole life is going to change, you guys, in the next 6 months. And I'm only doing one thing differently for 10 to 15 minutes each day. My whole life is going to change. I just know it. 10 to 15 minutes, it's all it's going to take every single day for 6 months. Can you do something for 10 to 15 minutes every single day for 6 months? I'm sure you can. What about us fire signs? Do we feel, think? Fire signs, I would say, if I was talking to a fire sign, it would be like, I would know because they're going fast. There's like, it's like, choom, choom, choom. They're like, they want to move on with it. They're like, come on, da, 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 you know, it's that kind of energy. But the words they say, I think would be more like, I think, I'm doing, I'm about to, I'm going to. That's very fire sign energy. Fire sign people, they're pioneering. They want to get things going. They're like, get out the way, move, get out the way, right? Oh, you guys, I'm half fire, half water, basically, which is wild. So I'm like, I feel like move, get out the way. I feel like you need to get the out my way because your girl is moving. So go away. Yep, see that? I'm very even across all signs. Yeah. I'm a solid earth, I know I feel. Earth signs want to do tangible things, so they're like, I'm doing, they're also kind of that, but it's more like, earth signs is kind of like yeah. You guys, it's not all about just like your sun sign, right? It's the combination of elements in the chart. So, not sure what I am. Might have to have somebody tell me. I think VIP Deborah. Yeah, I have your chart. I can look. It's just a fun thing to know, you guys. It's just another thing to understand about humans, right? Because astrology is an awareness tool. So if you know your astrology, the blueprint of your energy in this lifetime, that's very powerful information. I know exactly how to collect money in this lifetime. I know exactly what I'm meant to be doing in this lifetime to live a successful life. I know the energies I carry in my strongest suits to really help people. I know what I came here for, right? So it's just it's a tool. But most people use it as like an ego fun thing and they forget that it's a tool, right? And that's kind of where like the womp womp comes in, because like the whole point is that it's like very strong information. It's a lot. Release the idea that anything is a lot. Anything is what you make it. Let's get our journals out, you guys. Let's get our journals out and manifest. Today's Tuesday, so we still have free manifesting and free energetic wave for those that are not subscribers, my VIPs. Starting tomorrow, Wednesday through Friday, it is VIP only. You guys, I think I'm going to do some VIP only lessons too on TikTok. I haven't gotten it figured out yet, but I think I'm going to. And let's see what happens. Maybe it'll be another revenue stream for me. You're liking my bangs. Thank you. I really do like them too, VIP Deborah. I wish I could have done maybe a better job of cutting them and blending them, but you know, for my first time, I feel like I did a pretty good job. So thank you for that sweet compliment. I was looking back at old videos and I was like, my face looked different. And then I was like, oh, it's my bangs. I used to have these cute bangs and now they're back. And I do really love them. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, VIP Jules, you're gonna have a very public life on top of the half of the wheel. All right, let's go, you guys. This is the manifesting formula per Dr. James Doty, neurosurgeon, powerful soul that he is. He says that the body changes from fear to love in order to manifest. He's proven it from a scientific and physical perspective, a biological perspective. And he says this is exactly how he manifested his best life. And I said, well, hey, Dr. James Doty, if you manifested your best life, I'm going to take your formula and do the same thing for myself. And you are too. That's why you're here with me. Something about me inspires you. Whatever that is, figure it out and start doing that damn thing already, right? One time my sister told me, this was like a month or two ago, she was like, sis, you know what? And I was like, what? And she's like, remember back in the day we were watching like an astrology video at your apartment? And I was like, no, but I believe that story because I was always watching astrology videos. And she was like, now sis, you're that person. People watch you. And I was like, holy shit, you're right. She's like, you did it, sis. And I was like, I did it. I freaking did it. I really did. So, do I manifest the same thing until it comes true? Tony, manifest the same thing until you believe it's going to come true. So if you know in your heart that it is on its way to you, you can switch it up. Like I know in my heart that I will have millions of TikTok followers. I just know that. Like it's going that way. The graph of my TikTok is just like exponential. It's just so I know that. So I stopped manifesting that. Now I'm working on YouTube. And just last night, I gained like, I don't know, 15 new YouTube subscribers or maybe 10 or something, which was nice. I'll take that. So let's keep going. He says step one is to write it out. Write out what you desire. I say, let's make it better. We're going to do this because in step 4, it's helpful. So step 1, write it out, add your physical senses. Now, we just talked about how we don't want to live in the physical reality too much. But when it comes to using our imagination, knowing the physicality of it helps us imagine stronger, okay? So there is a correlation here. I'm not just like... VIP Catherine says, Tony, but you have to feel when it's right, it's coming. No, you have faith and you let it go or blocking it. Well, dang, what did I miss? Lost the connection. I'm not sure what you missed when you lost the connection, VIP Catherine. Yeah, either keep manifesting, you guys, and then the second that you know it's on the way, switch to manifestation. Because if you know it's on the way and you keep asking for it, it's like a nagging partner. Like the boyfriend that's like, when are you going to do this? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do this? And you're like, or the smothering parent. It's annoying, right? So don't annoy the universe. Don't annoy your higher self. They're working on it, okay? Let it be what it is. So when that happens, when you start to feel very strong about what it is and you know it's on the way, you have the faith, you're not faltering, you're not self-doubting, then switch to manifestation. All right, I say add in the senses. I vividly see. I'm starting off with the sense of sight. I vividly see. What do you vividly see? 1,000 or more. If you're using numbers, make sure to add or more. Subscribers. Interacting with me. Oh, my pen is dying. All right, interacting with me and others on YouTube Live. And I feel, now I'm feeling, sense number 2. What do you feel? What do you hear? Whatever it is. I feel so fulfilled and empowered. Oh, wait, fulfilled. Yeah, I guess, and empowered, I guess. That so many people are experiencing their own abundance and empowerment. What are you feeling? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? Whatever it is for you. Step 2, read it silently. Step 3, read it out loud. So do that now. I'm just going to read it silently because I just read it out loud for you. Step 4, give you guys one more second. I hope to see some new people inside the Cosmic Collective. We are, I just got my journal in for Cosmic Collective members, my 6-month transformation journal. I bought a special journal for my tracking, my progress, and my gratitude and all those things. So if you haven't already seen the March or the teachable courses, I posted March's lesson, and I also posted the transformation kind of outline. And I gave to you what I'm also transforming myself. I'm keeping it kind of to myself, so let's like just kind of keep it to ourselves inside the collective only. We'll talk about it inside of there. I might share progress updates as I go live on TikTok once in a while. But I really want it to be like a surprise. This is what I did in 6 months. Because when you can inspire somebody to change their lives like you do in 6 months, like you're going to change your life in 6 months inside the Cosmic Collective if you take this seriously. If you take this seriously, you will. And then you're going to be an inspiration for somebody seriously. You will inspire somebody to change their lives too. I just bought a journal on Amazon. It's cheap. It's just blank. I'm just going to write down my gratitude. I'm going to do what I said inside the collective. So I'm not doing anything special. Like, once again, let's not overcomplicate it, right? Not that you are VIP Catherine, but like I don't like, I'm not going to scour the internet for a journal. I just picked one that I liked. It's pink. It's cute. It has dotted lines. I thought that was nice. For some reason, I was compelled to buy it, so I did. It was like $5. I was actually going to use my 2025 journal, but I was like, this one's kind of separate for other things. So, you got journals for everything, you guys. All right, got plenty of journals. Yeah, just pick one. Pick one that resonates with you most. All right, let's do step 4, which is to visualize. Dr. James Doty says, put your hands in prayer. I say, let's take it a step further. Get your hand chakras going. You have chakras in your hands. They can help you manifest. Oh, my hands are a little bit cold today. Put your hands on your heart if you'd like, or in prayer, or however. We're getting our energy moving and grooving. Breathing into the heart chakra, eyes closed. Breath through the nose, pulling white light energy into your heart space. And on the exhale, you're exhaling physically through the nose, but energetically you're exhaling through the heart chakra, letting the air flow through the heart chakra, out of the energetic bodies, out of the aura, taking any little dust bunnies along the way. Breathing in bright white light energy into the heart chakra through the nose. Filling your aura with the most high vibrational energy. And on the exhale, letting the energy go, the breath go through the nose, the energy go out of the heart space, taking any little dust bunnies along the way with it. And on the next inhale, you're opening the heart chakra like a flower, big, 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 wide, wide, wide. The petals go past the cosmos. You touch the central sun with the petals of your heart chakra, and on the exhale, you bring that energy back to your heart space. Good. Now we bring our attention to the back of the heart chakra, kind of between the shoulder blades, breathing in through the nose, pulling the energy of white light into the back of the heart chakra. And on the exhale through the nose, letting the dust bunnies go with it. Breathing in. And sweeping things out, cleansing your aura and your heart chakra space. On the next inhale, you open the petals of the heart chakra, big, 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 wide, 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 touching the central sun. And on the exhale, you bring some of that energy back to your heart space. And now your magnet has turned on in your heart chakra to manifest, not people, your best life. Oh, wow, people are just wild and crazy. Okay. You know that song, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy? I think that guy had a point. Okay, anyway. It makes me giggle. Act out your best scene as it relates to whatever it is you're manifesting. For me, I have my hand, I'm holding a phone, I'm talking to my moderation manager, her name is Anne. She's talking to me about my YouTube, and she's like, Lindsay, you forgot to put the picture. And I was like, Anne, I tried, but I was like too late to my show. So I'm gonna do it right after the show and actually have it ready for tomorrow. And she's like, okay, no worries. And then she's like, Lindsay, you could just give us the access to that and we could do it for you. And I was like, okay, I'll figure out how to do that, like in a couple days, maybe on the weekend. And she's like, okay, another great show, great job. And that's it. If I have a moderation manager, the assumption is I have a lot of people chatting with me in the chat. I have a lot of people saying what they want to say in the comments. And everyone's entitled to their beliefs and their own opinions. I believe that. But I also don't think that it's appropriate to come blast negativity into my space. I also believe that. VIP Catherine says, dust bunnies, I like it. I just imagine a puff of dust being blown off, like opening a closed up house that has dust everywhere. Yeah, I like the dust bunnies too. Love that song, Beck says. Yeah, I like that song too. All right, so whatever it is you are visualizing, remember you're the actress in your play. You're not the actress in your movie. You're not watching the screen. You are in the show. If you played sports at any age and you had to sit on the sidelines and then you got to play, you are playing the game. You're in it, right? Sitting on the sidelines would be like watching the movie. Acting would be like putting yourself in the game. Let's get on the energetic wave. It's already 10:15. OMG, Mel, we gotta go. Dog Soul Retreat, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. I trust that people that need help will join the Cosmic Collective. I trust that I'll see new faces inside soon. VIP Catherine says, if any of my Cosmic Collective friends want to body double or chat while we do stuff, message me. Okay. You can drop that inside of the Cosmic Collective too if you'd like, VIP Catherine. Let's get on the energetic wave, you guys. I'm going to set you in a high vibrational frequency for the rest of the day. Ride the wave. Release the idea that your life is hard, your life is easy. Start programming yourself to believe it. Programming is consistent repetition and effort. Consistent, continuous imagination. My life is easy. My life is easy. Planty, but wanted to throw it out there for everyone. Got you, girl. All right. Closing the eyes, belly nice and full, breathing in. Letting it go. Breathing it in. Letting it go. One more deep breath in. Letting it go, oh my gosh. Ooh, I really let that one go. I had a whole yawn. That is so unlike me. I've been extra tired lately, you guys, so make sure to honor your energy. I went to bed last night at like 9 o'clock. I had my first 1-hour session of subconscious reprogramming. That was quite interesting. Let's see what happens. All right, repeating out loud if you can. only silently if you must. The words you speak have serious power, so say them with conviction from your solar plexus and love and intention from your heart chakra. Think of something that you're ready to step into. I did ask all of you the question, if today was the last day in this life that you have experienced, what would be the one thing that you're like, dang, I should have done that? Because that's the thing that's probably keeping you in your comfort zone. So it's time to just go do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face your fears. Let's go. I am strong. And I can do this. Smiling big, show me your teepers. You're happy, you're manifesting your best life. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. I am strong. And I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teepers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. And you take this thought, this idea, this feeling, and you pull this energy up the chakra system as you breathe in, giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator out of the crown, the top of the head, so God, Source, Universe, Creator can understand and experience and see what it is you are creating. And on the exhale, you bring this energy down, 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 down to your root chakra, down to earth, cementing it in a clockwise fashion. Good. One more time. I'm doing it with you. At the top, hold the breath. Suck in a little bit more air if you need to. And expand the thought and the feeling and the vision out as far as you can. Can you touch the central sun with your vision? And on the exhale, you bring the energy down, 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 all the way through all the chakras, land it in the root, cement it in a clockwise fashion. One more time. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, show me your teepers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. That was a good one. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. Oh, my eyes are so watery from that yawn. I hope you have an amazing day. VIP Deborah says, have a wonderful day, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Art Go Show, I think she's trying to say, have a great day to those that just joined. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. For those that want to hang out with me, join the Cosmic Collective. You're welcome, Mad Mama. You're welcome, Brittany, Rain. Thanks for being here. Have a good day, Charlize. You as well. I'll see you. VIP Deborah, have a great day. VIP Jules, have a great day. See you later, Beck. See you guys that are in the Cosmic Collective. I'll see you guys over there now. Tomorrow we are doing our spiritual Q&A. Don't forget it. I'll drop it in the chat as a reminder to everybody. VIP Catherine says, see y'all on Discord. Bye. All right, you guys, have a great day. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye to my YouTubers. Have a great day.